Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Ready yourself. Cry for mercy. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player one has the life lead. Takes a trip. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. The counter is blocked. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Grabs them. Goes for the missile. KO. Player one wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. What are both fighters plotting? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player one is just about out of drive alcohol. All right, what's coming up next? Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the looking to impress with this sweeper, giving him the boost with knee press nightmare. A quick breather. Just goes for it at this range. Player one, KO! Player two is making this look so easy.
Round three. Fight.
Smart play with the throw. Jumps. Demon Raid. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Still slugging it out at this range. Player two is working with a better game. What can they do with it? They've got the meter for a drive impact. They exchange blows. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Charges forward. Knockdown and uses the fireball to drop, crowns him from above. They gotta dig down deep here. Getting up close and personal. Burnout flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Opts to reposition. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for the surprise rush in. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters heats it up with a combo into super. Knee press nightmare hits him! This springs forward with the drive rush. Where is their opening? Blade kick to smother him! Sneaks in the throw. Player two is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round two. Fight.
Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Player one was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Taking stock. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
Pathetic. Totally pathetic. Round three. Fight.
What are both fighters plotting? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player one is just about out of drive after that. Coming through. Takes a trip. The jump in catches them. Sees it coming and blocks it out. All right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? They hit each other. That's some big juicy damage on that counter, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes with the safe stuff with that target con. Hits him with a stop and bot. A quick breather. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Zanku Hadouken! Jumps up. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Breaks it! They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Will we see a drive impact? Closing moments of shrugs that off! Crashes out the cage right there! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it!
The demon.
Closes it out!
I am the true master of the fist.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Checking how their opponent reacts to Fireball. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Had the radar up and running. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Life lead opens up. Okay, they trade springs forward with the drive rush. Oh god, this is tense. In there! Player one wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round two. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Grabs him. Caught in the cross-up. KO. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round three. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will this round turn out? Coming through. Player one really suffered there in the corner for a while. How can they avoid being put there this round? Taking stock. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Hold your breath. Player two chases them down. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player two is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? A brave forward jump there to start. Snacks him with the back fist. Looking for more damage now. Player two has a slight life lead. Big throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be brushes that off and keeps going. You've gotta be This is gonna be bad news. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Is this gonna kill? Player one will need to use the ops for the critical art. Here we go, the Raging Demon Hunted about to turn this poor soul into a pile of bones. Look at the damage. One chance here may end this match. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Wraps it up with a throw. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stop and bop. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Backs them into the corner. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Holds out with the block. The throw misses. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off.
Then the little game for the Misatsu Kohado.
Life lead opens up. Drive rush to keep it going. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. There's a clear super art advantage here. How will they use it? Trips them up. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. At this range, many attacks can be connected. Taps the dome. Takes a trip. Gets the jump in. Player 1 looking to impress with this super. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. Who will capitalize on an opening first? In there! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Opts for Shadow Rise. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? What are they thinking here? Player 1 has the meter lead. Grabs them, takes a trip. Player 1 repeats it up with a combo into super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Taking stock. KO. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That's a counter. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Low heavy, but no go. The low kick hits. Hits the drive. Going in? They've got the beater for a drive in. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Throws them. They're low on both life and drive gauge. The super doesn't hit. Flatlines them. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Save you in due time. Final round. Fight.
Jump and whip. They're wide open. Adds a bit of OG spice to it. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Dangerous range here. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Throws them. Okay. He fires off the Misatsu. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super burn out, but they may have a plan here. Flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.